Good afternoon, Madam Contest Chair, esteemed judges, fellow Toastmasters, and very welcome guests. Earlier this week, I was up in Kensington for lunch, hobnobbing with the rich people. Great food, great wine, excellent conversation. After the hobnobbing was complete, it was time for me to return back home to Epsom. So, I walked down to High Street Kent Station and got on the district line back to Wimbledon. I sat down in the chair on the tube and started to read the lecture. Quite a while later, we pulled into Southfield Station, and this guy got on the tube and sat down in front of me, in his 20s, scruffy hair. He looked strangely familiar, but I really couldn't put a name to the face, so I just continued to read my paper. A few minutes later, and there's lots of voices talking on the train. I looked to my left, and everyone's staring at me. And I looked to my right, and everyone was staring at me as well. Really didn't know why. Didn't think that was it. And then it dawned on me, perhaps they were looking at the person in front of me. And then the penny dropped. I was sitting opposite Andy Murray! Would you believe it? And as you do on the tube in London, I started talking to Andy. And it turns out Andy and I have quite a lot in common. We're both male, we were both born in the 1980s. We're both British, except when Andy loses, then he's Scottish. We both live in Surrey, we both wear quite a lot of Adidas gear, and neither of us have ever won Wimbledon. So Andy says to me, "What are you doing on the weekend, Jay?" So I said to him, "Andy, I'm going to Toastmasters to the Tall Tales contest in Surbiton, just down the road from Wimbledon. Why don't you come along?" "Okay, I love tall tales," said Andy. "Can you get me in for free?" "Steady on, Andy," I said. "I've only just met you. And to be honest, the treasurer wouldn't like that. But I'll tell you what, I'll leave £2 at the door and just tell him you're Andy Murray and they'll let you in." "Great," he said. And in return, Andy told me that he would get me into the VIP seats on centre court for the final, next to his wife or girlfriend, I can't remember which, and I would get to enjoy the final for free. I would even get to have a bit of a knock around on the practice court before. You can probably tell I was quite excited about this, so I've been getting ready. I've got my strawberries and my cream. Really good. And I've got some champagne. Sip as we go through. I don't think you get any better. So, as you all know, Andy Murray won last night, straight sets victory, dominated his opponent. He's into the 4th round and he hasn't lost a set yet. So I'm sure he's going to be facing Djokovic in the final with me there next week. So can you please give a round of applause for the current Olympic champion, singles men's, and also hopefully the 2013 Wimbledon men's champion, singles, Andy Murray. Wait a second. Sorry, one thing. What do you mean he's not here? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we have a slight problem. It appears that I forgot to leave the £2 on the back table for Andy. And it appears that our bouncer on the door, Amanda, didn't recognise him. So, he didn't have any cash, we can't take credit cards. So Amanda sent Andy Murray over. And so I'm sorry we're not going to get to meet him. And I guess that means I'm not going to get to go to Wimbledon and be on centre court. It's enough to make you very sorry. So, esteemed judges, please help yourself to strawberries. I guess I'm just going to have to save this for another occasion. Perhaps winning the contest today. Madam Contest.
Thank you, James. Can we please have a minute on the clock for the judges?